Hi everyone, Messi Coder back again with another dev interview with Mike from Synty Studios. This was for my anniversary live Twitch stream, twitch.tv/themessicoder. I streamed for 16 and a half hours. That's right, 16 and a half hours straight. We had over $11,000 worth of assets and games to give away on that stream. It was crazy. Massive thank you to all of the developers and community who donated gifts that we gave away. You are all beautiful, wonderful badges. Now, Mike came on the stream. We had 13 developers in total that came on the stream, and Mike wanted to come on and show us something funky. We've got some sneaky peeks of his new sci-fi space pack. That's right, it's an amazing space pack. Sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a second. Gonna find someone who you've never heard of.
Can you hear me?
Nobody knows who you are. It's a secret.
Are we on now?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, nice. Hey, everyone.
Don't swear. Don't say fudge or bugger.
Yeah, I'll try not to. I've got a pretty rough mouth.
Nobody knows who you are because I haven't introduced you because you're a top secret. Everyone at home, don't ruin it. Sounds like Mike from Synty. No, it's not Mike from Synty at all. It's somebody completely different. Okay? Everyone at home, around the world, in front of their mobiles, monitors, tablets, and consoles, please give a warm, messy welcome to It's Not Mike from Synty Studios. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, everyone. That's funny. How's it going?
Congratulations.
How are you doing? How are you doing after? Oh, thank you.
Can we announce?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
All right. Yep. So, reason why there might be a lot more child-themed, low poly assets and simple assets on the Synty portfolio is because Mike is an inspired father. He's had a little baby.
Yep. Little Alex was born. When was it? A week and 2 days ago.
It's a little baby.
A week and 3 days ago. It's hard to keep track. I've been tired. I've been very tired. Oh yeah, no, I felt that tiredness over the last week and a bit, man. Oh.
I was going to say it gets easier, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, people have said that. I was like joking around saying that. Oh, when I was working at Where the Hours Are Crazy, and some guy said, "Oh, yeah, that was 5 years of your life." He's like, "Picture that for the rest of your life. Every single day you're going to be that tired." And I was like, "Damn you!" And he goes, "But it's worth it." I was like, "Yeah, that's what you say."
Yeah, but thing is, how many are you going to go for?
I don't know. Maybe I guess you do what everyone does, right? You have one, and when you try and get the other one, the girl or the boy doesn't work out, you do a third one, right? Isn't that what everyone does?
That tends to be the way.
Yeah, so we'll probably do that.
You keep on going, churning them out.
Yeah, a friend of mine at Weta just had his fourth girl, and I was like, "Oh man, you got to stop having kids, man! Holy shit!" Like, oh sorry, that's a lot of kids, you know, like, and I mean that's a lot of girls, and they're over a huge time frame of ages too, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so tough, and they're all teenagers. Oh. I couldn't picture that. I couldn't have 4 boys, you know. I couldn't have 4 of the same. It's just the dynamic is just too heavy in one direction. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think 3 would be pretty good.
I have 2 cats and a teddy bear written in chat.
That's good. That's good. I had 2 cats a couple of years ago, and now I've got a baby. So
oh, man.
Anything could change.
So what have you been up to in the Synty world since you've been last time you came on? Is when you were just typing in chat, and we were looking at the sci-fi thing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was exactly right. Yeah, I mean, we've got a huge set we're working on, which is sci-fi space. It's massive. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, we went on Christmas break, so we kind of. Yeah, it's got everything. It's got spaceships and space stations and armadas and the interiors. It's got interiors of ships as well, and you can build moon bases, like the interiors of the bases and things. We'll do another sci-fi pack, which will be more kind of like planets and stuff later. But yeah, we've been working on that, and then unfortunately we ran out of time before Christmas, and then I had a baby. So we got back from the break, the Christmas break, and I was like, we're not going to have much time here. Let's just whip a pack out. So we made Polygon prototype in a week. Me and my business partner. 1 week, boom, punted a pack, and then literally came back, and then the Tuesday was baby time. So it was very tight. But we're looking forward to finishing that. But yeah, it's
Yeah. I know having a baby's takes a lot of work and it's stressful and stuff, but Star Wars.
Totally. Oh no, it's going to be amazing. You've seen pictures. I'm sure I've showed you some photos of it.
I think you've shown me that one, man. No, I didn't see any interiors.
Can I send it? Can I send it on Discord?
Yeah.
I'll send it on Discord. And you can. We haven't really got a lot to show, but what I can show you is amazing, and you can show the people on the. If you can figure out a way to do it, you can show people on the Twitch. But it's going to be amazing. I love sci-fi. I am a huge sci-fi fanatic. So I love Orville. If it's sci-fi, I love it. So this is going to be fantastic.
You have not shown me this before.
Oh yeah, it's going to be cool.
Oh,
this is going to be next level.
Oh man, you have not shown me.
That's just some testing. That's some testing we're doing to test out some of the shader effects. It's going to be amazing.
Oh.
So you can see why we haven't finished it. We've decided not to rush it.
I'm flipping this so quickly.
Oh man.
Does it have interiors is the question. Does it have colliders is my question.
I don't know if I have colliders, but it certainly will have, because I don't know if, it depends. Do ships need colliders? I don't know what level of, I'd probably, to be honest, I'd probably just put a cube around it, but yeah. But it's going to look good. It's going to look really cool, I think.
Does ships need colliders?
The question would be how detailed do the ship colliders need to be? The problem is some of these ships are massive. I think one of the ones here was 700 meters long. In terms of Unity, the camera can't even handle that. You got to change some settings of the seed. Some of the stuff is massive. So I'm not sure how. I don't even know how Unity colliders would work at that scale. I got to do some tests. We're going to be pushing it to the limit with this one. Trust me.
Is it going to be one pack or is it a series of packs?
So this one will be one big space pack, and then we'll do some more space stuff later.
How much are we looking at?
I don't know yet.
As in cost?
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be probably at least dungeon, so kind of in the 80 range, maybe more. We've got 24 ships. They're all unique, or unique-ish. We've got some modular ship parts. So you can build your own ships or put weapons on and things. We've got a particle effect, which is awesome. It's like a missile launcher, and it fires out all these whirlwind missiles that will spin around and explode. It's real cool.
Oh, you sent me another picture. Oh my god.
That's actually, that ship's actually from a game that I worked on ages ago called Black Market. It was like an old Flash game, and it was really popular on the internet. But then, the company went under, so we stopped making it. But that ship was in 2D, and I was like, we have to bring the ship back. So now it's in full 3D. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Bit Red Dwarfy, isn't it?
Yeah, little panel lines on there. Totally Red Dwarfy. Yep, you can change all the colours, and panel lines can be turned off and on if you want. You can have it detailed or not detailed. You can have it damaged or not. It's all triplanar.
Oh, make a Starbug.
Actually, no, those you be able. Yeah, Starbug would be quite cool. There's some cool stuff in there.
Oh,
it's gonna be pretty fun to play around with. I think you guys will like it. So we're always pushing the bar in Unity and trying to do crazy stuff. But yeah, and we actually put collision on that prototype pack just for you.
I'll say that, and people don't believe me.
No, yeah, it's we kind of were like, oh well, this pack's going to be a prototype pack, and it's kind of handy. And then we kind of thought to ourselves, we don't release collision on our packs because we don't know what people want for collision, right? We could just go through and put per face collision on everything, and then people would complain that it's too heavy if they weren't making PC, whatever the issue is. But we figured the prototype pack, you could actually take those prefabs and there's spheres and cubes and cones and rings and things, and you could go and put them in your scene really quickly and then just hide them, and they can be the collision because they're nice and low res. They're very, very optimized. So we actually designed that pack with that in mind, the fact that you can potentially use the prototype pack as collision as well. It's got a bunch of really cool shapes just to go and block stuff out. So if you do want to build collision by hand, you can use that to do it, as well as make your prototype, which I think is quite cool. I think a lot of people do that though. You know, they'll grey box with collision and then they'll
Yeah.
just fill in the gaps. You know what I mean?
You're never going to make everyone happy.
Hmm.
That's the problem.
No. But I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to add per face collision, it's like 3 clicks of the mouse. It's not hard, but it isn't efficient.
Well,
Certainly not.
You're going back to where people were saying to like, why are you always mean to him about colliders?
Oh yeah, no, I understand the collider thing. It is nice to have them, and we do make them for Unreal because we have to. It's like a criteria. But I'm still, personally, I'm like, oh well, it's kind of a catch-22. If I was making a game, I would absolutely build the collision from scratch. I would not rely on any automated stuff, just because I know people can get caught on stuff, and you know they can like, oh, I'm making a game and I'm trying to do, and I'm just like caught on this little like bit sticking out. You know what I mean? And I hate that. You know, you hate that in games when you get caught on things. So usually you soften everything out really nicely, but then it doesn't have as much fidelity. So it's kind of a problem on that front for decal generations and things. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We do some collision though. We have been adding, especially our buildings, the more complex stuff. We've been adding that collision in from Unreal, which has been quite good, I think. Like Western, we added it.
Yeah, the Western one was nice that you had some of those in there.
Yeah, on the saloon and stuff. It just helps. It's so heavy, that stuff, that, you know, just having the collision for the saloon makes a big difference. You know, it means it's all just ready to go, and it's not too heavy, which is good. Yeah, so that was good to do. Oh, it's hot, man. Oh, it's like full summer here. I'm cooking.
I think you'll find that's because you're a dad now and you're feeling it more than you used to.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sitting here just in my like togs, my 3/4 or whatever you guys call them over there. Just it's so hot. It's so hot. What do you guys call them? Trunks? Do you guys go swimming in the ocean over there? Like, is that something that they do in the UK?
They do it. We do have beaches. We are not. Okay. We are an island nation. You know what I mean?
They'd be quite cold though.
We're just a small version of New Zealand, but better.
Yeah. Oh, we've got nice beach. We've got beautiful beaches here though. Oh, they're like golden sand. You know, like picturesque.
Oh, ours are the same, but it's golden from all of the pollution and litter.
Oh, you know, we don't have any of that. They are impeccable. Yeah, we've got some really cool plans for this year. Actually, there's going to be some really cool stuff coming. So, you know, we're going to do a few sequels to some of our previous packs, which is going to be really cool. And obviously, when we do a sequel, it's going to be a whole new avenue. You know, like if we do something, it's going to be set in the same kind of universe as that specific pack, but it's also going to be very much a whole unique new set to go with it. You know what I mean? It's not just going to be an additional set of stuff that goes with it. It's going to be a whole new, you know. Think about Western and Western Frontier, you know, they're pretty different. So yeah, we're going to be trying to do some sequels this year, plus some new content. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff planned.
The people asking me before about like the wheels and things. Yep, wheels are separate.
No, we keep all that stuff separate. I mean, we have steering wheels in the cars, and you know, that's for VR, so they're not designed for like, you know, a full. Wow, I'm going to make a racing game. I'm going to have the full interior. It's mainly just there so that you can like make a VR game, so you can have your camera in the vehicle and it's just not empty. So you can definitely pilot these things, yeah, like that. It's just a simple basic interior. It's got the Synty logo badge on the steering wheel.
I love those little Synty, Synty Easter eggs you got all over the place, and the movie posters and things.
Yeah. We like checking little things like that in there.
So when are we going to get the Star Warsy pack?
You mean like Princess Leia? Our licensing team is currently in negotiations with Disney.
Oh God!
Yeah, actually, I think
I nearly just soiled myself. Don't even. You guys,
you
can get it. You've probably still got the contacts though somewhere, haven't you?
I'll send you a screenshot of. So this is just heavily work in progress, but this is for all your Star Trek fans out here. This is the interior for the sci-fi kit, and this will give you an idea of like the kind of. It does definitely have that Orville Star Trek kind of vibe to it. And we've definitely. This is super work in progress.
I have to keep remembering that I'm family friendly. I'm like family friendly. I've taken off the mature filter. Family friendly. Do not swear. Do not swear.
This is just R&D, but you can see that kind of like Starfleet, yeah, Orville kind of suit kind of thing. So we've tried to bring some of that in. So we've definitely kind of had a bit of that, and it's not so much Star Trek, Star Wars. Star Wars is very, and its design is kind of. Well, I mean, we kind of have a little bit in there, but I think this pack, I would say it's more akin to Guardians of the Galaxy meets Star Trek meets Orville. Is kind of what we've gone with.
Star Wars is very space medieval.
It kind of is, you know, and it's got a lot more of those kind of Western characteristics in there as well, like Han Solo and all that. And we certainly have that. We have characters that look like that, but we've kind of, this is kind of, I don't know, it's got a bit of everything in it. It's not just one thing, you know, we've tried to have everything in it. So not only do you get these guys, but there are junker guys in there as well. And the junkers kind of look like, they've got like baggy pants on and like pipes and tubes. They look very much like characters out of Star Wars. So we've got a bit of everything. But I think this is going to be pretty cool, this one.
Saying
like sci-fi shit like this one.
I like Babylon 5 because it's falling apart a little bit in places.
Yeah. I like Babylon 5. It's good.
Oh, do you know what the wife said to me the other day? Because
so
when I get home from work and stick the TV on, give them a dinner, on the horror channel there is the reruns of Deep Space Nine.
Oh, I like Deep Space Nine. Yeah.
And the wife goes, you know what? If you'd made me watch Deep Space Nine with you instead of Babylon 5, I probably would have enjoyed it more.
Oh, really?
I was like, but you loved Babylon 5. She goes, yeah, it was alright.
Babylon 5's weird, though.
The thing is that once you get into it, that's it. Once you understand the lore.
It's amazing. But it's quite low budget, and the writing is sometimes a bit all over the place. Like it's not a fantastic show production wise.
No, well, it was made on video. It was made with video toasters.
Yeah. But I love Babylon 5. You know, but no, I definitely like Deep Space Nine. I've actually once we had the baby, for the last week all I've watched is Star Trek movies, starting with First Contact.
What do you think of the
Star Trek?
The old what's his face? His reign of the Star Trek reboots.
So I love Into Darkness. Into Darkness is a fantastic movie, and it's completely canon. It's got that Section 52 or whatever it is from Deep Space Nine. The whole thing is amazing. I love Into Darkness. I like the other ones, but I absolutely love First Contact. It's my favorite of all the movies. It's got the Borg in it. It's got Zephyr Cochrane. It's the one. It's the one. It's got Data. Borg Queen, so good.
Yeah. How do you feel about?
But no, I like the reboots. I think they're great.
Because he's back, but he's not a captain. He's not in Starfleet anymore.
No, they're saying he might be an admiral or something. Oh no, an ambassador. Is what they were saying. Yeah. He might be an ambassador. I don't know. I'll wait and see. Although I liked Discovery, but it was a lot darker, and I actually thought that Orville was better Star Trek than Star Trek at the moment.
I like Discovery. I think. Do you know what I like about Discovery? I liked that a lot of the characters, not the main storyline in the first series. Not going to give anything away.
I haven't seen the second series yet.
I'm only on episode 1 of the second series. But
okay, yeah.
The first series, the main female and the bloke who was her like love interest.
Yeah.
That didn't work for me at all. It's like they didn't know what they were doing.
I agree. Yeah, and I didn't like the fact that it wasn't very episodic. It was kind of just like one story and loosely episodic. Like, you know, it wasn't true Star Trek. Yeah, but what did you think of Orville?
I liked it, but we didn't even get around to finishing the first series before.
How far did you get?
I think we did 3 episodes before the wife was like,
"Oh yeah, no, you got to."
We're watching something else. She did not like it. She just got distracted by something else that came on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my wife really liked it. She doesn't like it. She's not a huge fan of Star Trek, but she really liked the Orville. Big fan. I liked it too. I thought it was
What did you think of his cowboy?
Which one?
The I can't remember the name of the western that he did.
Oh, horrible movie.
You didn't like it?
It was okay. I didn't even finish it, and I can finish anything. And I had a few beers, and I was in a good mood, and I was ready to laugh. And man, that movie was terrible.
I
They had
love
some good
Million Ways to Die in the West. That was it.
No, I had some little like some fun little gags and stuff. But man, it was a poor movie. It has to be said, it was a poor movie.
Yeah, you sound like my wife on that one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't well structured. I mean, I've got to have a little bit of like I've worked in the industry. I need to have a little bit of like it's got to like make sense, and they've got to have some good cinematography or something.
Thing is, I like the fact that it didn't make sense. For me, it was like, yeah, that was surreal. I like that.
Yeah, it just seemed like a whole lot of gags kind of patched together.
That's
like,
what it was.
You know, like it just.
Yeah, it was like.
No, I know that, but then you look at Orville, and it's got seriousness to it, and they're covering like issues, like societal issues, and it's done so well, And then you go look at that other movie, and it's like, oh my god.
You go back and click that movie, and it's got hallucination scenes and sticking flowers in people's bums.
Yeah. Just wow. Yeah, exactly. Far out.
Do you ever miss working in the movie industry?
It was definitely challenging, and the people there are great. They're all the same people as me. Like they're all, it's kind of nice because the games industry is dominated by programmers. The films industry is like pretty much just artists. The coders live in a dungeon somewhere and make scripts. It really is the artist industry. So for me, it was awesome. Like an artist can be the top guy there. Like it was all about like that was it. Like the people running the company were artists. Whereas games is a lot different. Artists are kind of seen as like a backpedal, to the code. So I really like it from that. I think it's a better industry because I think that, well, it's not a better industry, but I personally like it as an artist better because it's kind of,
you've got more control. You've got an idea in your head. Yeah. You can just go out and make it.
Yeah. Exactly. Whereas I think the games industry is much more of like kind of a teamwork thing where you've got the coders and the artists, but in the companies that I've worked at, coders were certainly treated better. Like, they were typically paid more, things like that. And it's like, well, I don't really think that anyone should get paid more if they've got the same experience. I mean, you're doing the same hours. The job's pretty damn similar,
So you've got the same qualifications. Pay structure wasn't an even pay structure.
Coders got paid more, and it's just like, well, it seems weird if you're both juniors, you should probably be paid the same, which is weird. But I don't know. I think that's just maybe the way it is. But I know in film it was much more even. Because it's everyone's doing a similar job. They were all getting kind of paid similar amounts of money, which is good. But I think in games it was always kind of lopsided, which kind of made you as an artist feel a little bit underappreciated. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was gonna say it would kind of annoy you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Feel like you devalue your contribution to what you're doing because without the art there is no project.
No, exactly. That's 100%. But I like assets are great for us because we really like being able to produce art and people just can use it however they want. It's like we make the stuff and people can have fun with it. We don't have to worry about specifically doing anything or like redoing stuff or like, oh, this changed, we need to rip all that work out. Like it's just like we can just make it and people can have fun with it. It's nice and easy, and we're a team of artists, which is really cool too, so we can just focus on making cool art.
And you've got that cool kid who does your level design, the one from the
he's cool, he's great.
He used to make those Counter-Strike maps, or what was he used to
he did like Halo map modding and he's some map mods for that. And then he's still pretty young, so he hasn't been in the industry a huge amount of time, but he's a superstar.
How old is he? 14? 15?
He's 10. No. I think he's mid-20s now. But the thing is though, because I should just give a plug out to Synty Fusion. They are great. If anyone hasn't used it, use Synty Fusion. If you're building a level and you've got a business partner or a friend, you can build the level together, and it's amazing. Look it up if you haven't seen it before. Synty Fusion is the bomb.
You always drop this.
You've heard of it. I know you've heard of it.
Yeah, because you always sing about it. I just
absolutely love it. No, I love it. It's the greatest piece of software for Unity. It's the best thing. It's not on the Unity store, which is really unfortunate. They might have a video on they've actually got a video using it
because of its pricing.
No, exactly. Which is kind of a bit crap. There might be a video on YouTube using our stuff if you can find it.
Oh,
I think we did a few demo builds for them.
Yeah, let me find
if you just type Synty Fusion Synty, it'll be the top one.
You got 2 users, scenes. This is the thing that got me going. Hang on now.
2,000 objects is quite a lot.
For free, I get 2,000 objects, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I went, how much is it? Contact us. I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, it's not too bad. So for smaller teams and things, it's not that prohibitive. I wouldn't say, I don't think it's that expensive, but it's the kind of thing you wouldn't use your whole project. You wouldn't have this, unless you were really serious, you wouldn't have this for 6 months. You would have this for, maybe like you'd probably use it for a month or whatever when you're building levels, whatever. But we just love it. It's so good. Yeah, there you go, that top one. It's so good.
Yeah, but come on, how pricey is it when you say you want to have it for 6 months? Like,
I think I don't know what their latest pricing model is.
Yeah, don't say any numbers. I don't want you getting in any trouble.
I don't know exactly what it is. I know what it was, but yeah, I would find out. But if you need to be building levels with your friend and you've got enough people to need to do that, I'd highly recommend it. And the free version is pretty good for 2,000 objects. You can certainly block stuff out together. And the cool thing is we don't even live in the same cities, and we're using this thing to make stuff. Which is great.
That is pretty funky.
Are they building anything? Go back.
Yeah.
Play the second one down. This is the one we built for them.
All right. Okay.
This will be a better one. This will be a better video. So go to the one below this one. Sorry, I thought that was the one. That one there. So this is us. This is the three of us building a level in 45 minutes. So we built this in 45 minutes, which is pretty fast. And it's nicely detailed and stuff. We've got an interior there too. One of the houses has a full interior. There you go. There's the three of us building. Andrew, Mark, and Justin. Boom.
Do you need to have 2 copies of assets to use Scene Fusion? Are being asked.
Technically no, because you use Colab, so you just use the same repository. And I don't know what the licensing is, but I think for 3D models on the Unity store, you can have one copy per project. So I think it's okay. I'm not too sure about some code assets, but for Scene Fusion, you would be fine. Their thing's completely separate.
So this was 45 minutes. Yeah. How many people? 45 minutes.
Three of us.
What do you think that would take you if it was without using Scene Fusion?
I'd say 2 hours at least, because we're kind of bouncing ideas off each other. Like I'll go plant a tree, and then Andrew will go and be like, "Hey, that tree's cool. That gives me an idea." And then he'll like make something around it. And then I'll look at a fence and I'll say, "Hey, that fence is cool. I'm going to finish it off, but I'm also going to add a pool here." And like we'll kind of, because of that creativity and the fact that we can kind of bounce ideas off. Maybe someone will build something that looks like crap, so I'll change it. And the fact that we're all doing it just speeds things up infinitely. Not to mention, you can see if someone's slacking because the camera's just floating there doing nothing. So it kind of keeps you like, you kind of trying to outbuild each other as well. So that competition aspect also helps. So yeah, no, I'd say at least us, hands down at least. Like, look at all the little grasses were planted and placed in there. It's a pretty detailed scene.
Oh man, I got a question here that I missed. Who do you think would win the VFX Oscar
this year?
Yeah.
Oh man, it has to be Infinity War, right? That movie is amazing. Like, the movie is amazing, let alone the main character's CG, and he's freaking awesome.
Hang on, I thought that was makeup.
Oh yeah, makeup. Yep. No, amazing. No, I don't know. That would be my pick anyway. But the problem is it's a Marvel movie, so it kind of usually is that they've won enough. They've won enough. It's like you can't look at it that way. You've got to look at it at the face value of the effects that are in it. And I loved it. I thought the effects were great. I would love that movie to win. Yeah.
The thing is that
would be my pick.
I want that movie to win stuff, but at the same token, watching it, you're like, no, you're breaking my heart. Like the end.
I love the movie though. It was really cool.
You're like, do you know what it reminds me of though? It reminds me of every single comic that you've read, and they've gone, we're killing off your favorite characters. Mm-hmm. And then, like 6 months later, we've rebooted and brought back all your favorite characters.
Yeah. We've bring. Now they do that quite often. I think they'll be doing that to the film series soon too. Like a lot of those actors are getting a lot older now.
Well, yeah. Do you remember what were you a fan of the Death of Captain America series? That storyline?
I don't read any comics.
Oh well,
I don't read any books.
When I moved home,
anything.
I regressed into a childhood state when I left the country.
Yeah.
And I was I was subscribed to Marvel's website, and I was reading a lot of their comics from their website, and I just
That's awesome.
binged because I was sitting at work and I was just bored, so I was just reading comics off Marvel's website, and I was just sitting there for like smashing my monitor, going, "Oh, you can't do this storylines to us."
That's awesome. Yeah.
And
that's great. Now, see, I like comics and things, but I don't have time now. I haven't had time for the last few years.
Kid, mate. You're never gonna have time
No,
again.
I mean, any spare time I've got, I play video games. Man, I love playing video games. Or going. I've got a little bit of bush in my house, and I like going hunting and shooting some possums and stuff. So, do some outdoorsy stuff. But yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I've got a small comic collection, some old retro stuff.
That was your place that you showed me the vid of the revealing thing ceremony.
Yeah. No, I've got 11 sheep.
It's a lovely. You live in a lovely place, dude.
Sheep farmer. Yeah, there's a little creek and a little pond down the bottom. We got kiwi supposedly, and I've heard some at night time, so they must be around. But we've got kiwi living in our bush, and they're quite rare. I don't know if people know what kiwis are, but they're like a small bird with no wings, and they just kind of run around.
Come on, people must know what. People A must know what a kiwi is, and B they must know the game New Zealand Story.
Yeah, New Zealand Story.
That actually game came about from that Japanese developer who went to New Zealand on holiday.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Like the kiwi's pretty amazing.
Here you go.
They're like real crazy. You can see them if anyone comes to New Zealand, you can go to the zoo and they'll have them on. You can see them in real life.
Kiwi brown fuzzy fruit. He is brown fuzzy and he's a fruit.
They're so cute though. They are so cute. They're like the cutest animal.
I can't believe you said that. I just spat my coffee up.
You're gonna see it running around with no arms though. You're gonna see it running around with no arms. There you go. Look, it's just like a ball of fur. It's just like a floof ball with like a little mouth and like a little beak sticking out. They look so stupid.
Just go on.
Actually, we've got a I don't know if I don't know if you guys have ever heard of another one. We've got one here called the Kia bird. The Kia, and it's the world's only alpine parrot. And they'll actually go at your car and they peel all the rubber off your car.
No.
Yep, they peel the rubber off a car. And I've seen it, and we were driving around. Kia, I think it's Kia, K-E-A.
I like the car.
K-E-A. Yeah, Kia bird, like that. No, like that. Yeah. They'll see. There you go. They'll chew like your shoes. One of them, we went camping. One of them stole my Crocs. Just stole them, just chewed them up. So there you go. Like they just ravage everything. They're real sneaky. And they know when people come by, so they like move away, and then they'll go and like they'll just steal stuff. They'll take rubber. Yeah, he's going for it. Just picking up the shoes. They just love like taking rubber, man. It's real crazy.
What do they do with it? Do they sell it?
No, I don't know. I don't know why they do it, but I think they just do it to be mischief. Look at this. It's just trying to steal his shoes. They're real crazy though, eh? Like they're just like, they're fearless. Alpine parrots.
Oh man! Well, I'll tell you what. I'll have to bring the wife and kids over to Kiwiland when they're a little bit older.
Oh yeah.
Handle the journey.
Oh, it's nice over here. Come in summer though. I would not come here in winter. It's pretty cold.
Well, I've got to come over when you've got a space in your spare rooms, isn't it? That's when I've got to
Oh, yeah, no, totally. Look, there he goes. Look, he's got a little nibble off there. Stealing someone's camera bag. Real crazy, man.
Oh, my God. You've got... I was trying to import in your prototype pack at one point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I've been distracting you. Far out.
I love also in chat it's written, "This is a dodo. They're extinct. Nice try with the camera tricks. Not today, Satan." Right, this is your prototyping pack.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
You pretty much
we tried to
everything.
with this. Yeah, we tried to make something that was cool with all the blocks and cubes. Cool, great. Everyone's got blocks and cubes in their prototype thing. But then we tried to make a bunch of cool stuff like those little notes. So if you find one of the notes in the scene,
let's go into...
I'm not sure if you got, control or something. just try and find one of the notes on the walls, and and we just tried to add some cool. Yeah, there you go, bug. So you got these little like post-it notes you can stick around. We just tried to make it a bit more fun. We're making games. Things need to be fun. So you can go and like put little notes around, like I need to fix this. This needs code pass. This needs an art pass. This is final. And it was just something that we just really wanted to.
Hang on,
just have some fun stuff here. Crap. Yep, it's crap. So yeah, we just kind of made a pack, and then it's got a bunch of 3D icons and stuff in there as well. So you got like the 3D camera, and like there's heaps of meshes in there, and little things like that to play around with. But it's not just a 3D model thing. It's also a bunch of like UI stuff. So like you can put a save icon down if you want to do a checkpoint or whatever. So yeah, it's just it's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's just a sandbox to have a play around with some stuff.
We've got a question. When is this coming on your store? Because those people that don't know, when things only go on the Synty store, pretty much when you've got the Unreal and the Unity stuff done, because it's all in one package.
Pretty much, yep. So we haven't ported anything to Unreal since even Polygon SnowKit hasn't been ported just because I've been babied. So once I get back to work, I'll do some porting of this stuff. We'll try and get it on time Unreal ASAP. So not too long, maybe a couple of weeks. Hopefully.
What do you recommend for decent water?
I like, I think it's Jolinix or something, low poly GPU water. That's really nice.
Let me see if I can.
So, it's low poly water GPU. Yeah, if you just go low poly water GPU, and it's by Jolinix. Great. That's it. Use that. He's actually used one of our images for one of his screenshots.
How dare he?
No, we talked about it. We're like, your stuff's awesome. Check this out. And he's like, oh man, hell yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I really like his.
It's only $15.
I love it. It's great water. It's low poly. It has reflections if you want them. It does water good. It has like the fade depth in it. Yeah, no, it's great. I just get that water. Well, there's some free waters and stuff out there, but just pay $15 and buy this.
You heard it from the man himself. If you wanted to be endorsed, because we had people asking in chat earlier about if like Aquas could have a low poly shader like kind of look to it, and the man was like, no, go on the asset store. There's a load of low poly looking.
Oh yeah, this wood. I love this one.
Oh, that's nice.
There's some cool stuff.
Yeah, well, I thought it would just be...
nice. It's nice and cheap water too.
Look at that.
Rendering wise.
Look at that. Oh, some nice refraction going on.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
That sold me there.
So it's kind of like
sold me.
Yeah, it's low poly, but it's also kind of like if you want it, you can have it like look really fancy as well. But no, it's good. I recommend that one.
Speaking of rendering, RenderBox update ?
In terms of what? Like the second, is that for the post-processing stack V2, or is that just other stuff?
Bit Gaming? Like, talking to you, Bit Gaming. What are you saying? Any plans to update RenderBox to work with the latest post-processing stack?
Yes. So we will do that at some point, but the latest one is not officially 100% released yet. Anyway, it's kind of still in. Is it still on GitHub? I think it's still on GitHub. It might have been released on the store. I haven't been on the computer for 2 weeks, but we will update it eventually. But until it's 100% released and it's something that's on the store and it's final, we won't touch it. It's just things can change. We go and update it. We add a bunch of stuff, and then they go, oh no, the ambient pollution thing changed, and then everything's broken again. So until it's 100% released, we just won't touch it. But once it is, we'll definitely look at doing an update for it. Certainly. Post-processing stack V2 Unity. What do we got?
Yeah, are you making a note for yourself, or are you just searching for it?
No, I'm just seeing if it's been released yet. But no, it's still work in progress.
We got colliders on this ladder?
I don't know. I don't know if the ladders had colliders because
we got mesh colliders on there.
I don't know. I should do, yeah. I think we did. We missed a couple of things, and I think we sent an update through, and we're waiting for it to come live. But I think that the plan was to have everything. and it will have everything. And then we've got the cool. So if you grab one of those cubes and move it around, anything. If you just grab anything that's got the grid on it, we've got a fancy little triplanar shader on there, so you can see the grid swimming.
Oh yeah.
Quite a cool little shader. And there's also an object space as well in case you wanted to maintain scale. So if I want to put a cube into the scene, I'm going to have the grid's going to be automatic. But if I want to change it to the object scale one, it means that the grid will stay constant. So if I scale it up, I can see that it's been scaled. But we love triplanar stuff. We've used it a few times in our packs. Just cool. It just looks nice and it works well. Triplanar. And you not only that, you get like 9 different grid textures too, so you can swap them out. Yeah, we think it's a pretty cool little pack, and it only took a week, so we're pretty happy with it. Not a bad little addition.
Not bad little addition, and it kept you going until the new addition to the household came along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to give away some presents to people?
Keys. Yeah, I just saw you going to the Excel doc. I was like, yes, we should give away some keys.
Let's do some presents. We've got Polygon City Dungeon Pack.
Ooh, yeah, City's a good one.
Fantasy
Dungeon's
Rivals.
a big one, yep.
The Nature Pack.
Ooh, yep.
Oh, I love the Nature. Can I show people the Nature Pack quickly while we do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
yep.
I love that one.
You got to have post stack on that one though. The post stack is so critical.
Yeah, see, I let you have that. I let you do it because you know.
Hey, we include the post processing settings with the pack specifically. You do get the settings with it. It's not like it's magic. You know what I mean? So that's I think it's fair enough.
What do you mean it's not
magic?
magic?
I know what you mean. I know.
It's gotta be magic. Can this be magic now?
Will there be any more kit packs released? Yes. Big yes. We're going to be doing lots more kits. We love doing kits. Kits so much. We did. I guess you guys have seen Polygon Snow Kit. We did that in one day. Plus a little bit of overlap the next day for the final release. That. But yeah, one day, and it was just super fun to do. Yeah, go Polygon Snow Kit and just go Polygon Snow Kit. Just took us one day. Something fun. There you go. Boom. If you want to make a snow game, there's some snow stuff.
Do you want to build a snowman?
So there you go. And that's using the terrain from nature.
How have I not seen this?
It's just a little cheap pack. Just do some stuff with it.
Did you put this on your Facebook?
And we did Explorers too. I think we did. Yeah. But we're going to be doing more of these. These are just fun for us. We like doing them as a break. So we're just going to make more of them. I mean, we're thinking, maybe like a little Rome soldier. We could have like some little apocalypse guys. We could have, like a spy with like a spy vehicle. You could have heaps of stuff. There's just so many options.
Oh, mate.
We'll definitely be looking at doing more kits.
Make sure that the hats and the gloves come off so we can stick it in muck.
Yeah, they do in that one. The hats, no, not the gloves, but the hats come off.
Yeah, gloves might be a little bit on the...
Oh, yeah, no, the vertex, the skinning on that. Oh. Your hands are already a dubious portion.
Oh, we've got an Aussie. Games is your neighbour. And he's just woken up. Games is just woken up and he's coming to... I've missed a lot of the stream where you've got one of the best...
He's just woken up. It must be like 3 p.m. there.
What, in Australia? What time is it?
Yeah.
He's like...
No, similar time to us.
No, he's just got home. There you go. I just got home.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
He's just got home from school. He's only 12. Leave him alone.
Good. Yeah. We're pretty close to Oz.
Because, I didn't just wake up.
Yeah. Let's do some keys.
Do some keys
out there.
While we talk about Vegemite.
That's the key. Yeah, Vegemite. No, not Vegemite. Marmite. Vegemite's horrible. That's what the Aussies eat.
So, is there a lot of love there between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we have a visa policy where we can both live in each other's countries forever.
And be movie stars.
So, yeah, so I don't know if you guys have that in the UK with, like, I guess you do with Scotland, right? You could just move to Scotland.
What?
I mean, I guess they're the same country, though, aren't they? It'd be like if you could just live, if you could just go and move to France. Like,
have you heard of that thing called Brexit? Have you heard about Brexit?
Oh, yeah, no, you guys aren't moving to France anytime soon.
No, we're not moving to France anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to keep our close relationship with Australia, so we can just move there. But they were talking about potentially having like a thing where Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the UK could all move around freely, which would be pretty cool.
Commonwealth. Embrace the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love that. I mean, not that I would ever use that, but I would love to do that.
But the thing is that we can't really go to Australia because they're very strict for allowing people in unless they're going to work out in the in the sticks on farms and stuff where people don't want to work.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. So that's the good thing we've got is we can just go there and just do whatever we want. We're basically interchangeable, which is great.
They don't make.
So we've got a very close
they don't make you
relationship
just
with
go out
countries.
there and work in the fields.
Oh no, you can go and do whatever you want. But or go work in the mines. I don't know. They have a lot of mining there, and a lot of people go over there for the mines.
Really?
They pay a lot of money.
We lost
people
all
from
our
New Zealand
mines.
Go there and they're like, I'm gonna go work in the mines, and they get paid 120K a year, whatever.
What?
These are like 19-year-olds going over there and earning 100K.
Games? I found your career path for you, buddy. He's 14.
Yeah,
in 2 years' time.
Get in the mines.
Go down to the mines. It's short.
Yeah, get in the mines.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Games. And imagine all of the Synty assets you could buy with that money that you'll be making working down the mines. Very good.
VR Game Zone said, "Does New Zealand have beautiful scenery?" Yes, it's pretty awesome here.
Well,
we don't have much pollution.
Come on, lads. They've seen Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit films.
Oh yeah, no, it looks just like that, 100%. You go, literally, you drive for half an hour out of any of our major. Oh no, maybe not Auckland, but most of the cities, and you're already in like the country. Half an hour, 30 minutes.
Oh mate, tell them about who your neighbour is.
Which neighbour?
Concord.
Oh, the Flight of the Conchords. Yeah, I met them. Well, no, I met Jermaine Clement. He's pretty cool.
You bump into him when you go shopping and stuff, innit?
We were all having, it was, Hunt for the Wilder People, which was a movie done by Taika Waititi, who directed the latest Thor movie, so you might know him as the director. But he does a bunch of kind of cult classic stuff. But anyway, they made a movie called Hunt for the Wilder People. It had Sam Neill in it as the main guy. And Jermaine Clement was there at the bar after watching the movie, and they did a director's commentary. And I walked up to them after having a few beers, and I was just having a and then I said to him, I was like, I see you around town sometimes, man. He's like, this is Jermaine, and he's like, oh yeah, and I was like, yeah, I see you, on your bike. And he's like, oh yeah, where have you seen me? I was like, outside Harvey Norman, and I saw you down the main street, and I saw you outside that warehouse there. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, so you're a stalker then? And then I was like, no, I swear it, no. And then he's like, no, I think you'd call that stalking. And then I was like, oh my god. And then he's like, nah, if you see me around town, man, just wave. I'll wave back. And I was like, that's so funny. And then I kind of cowered away and said, come on, let's have a chat. But no, he was awesome. He was so fun. Great dude. So he's a stalker, man. So I've been accused of being a stalker from Jermaine Clement. There you go. My finest moment.
Do you know what was weird?
Oh, here we go. Raffle.
Do you know what was weird? The Hobbit, right? Because you don't expect to see a Flight of the Conchord in a Hobbit film.
No, I mean he was very famous from the first ones, so they were like, yeah, we need to recast you. And I think he was pretty great. Like was it Figwit? Was a very popular character.
I don't remember the names of the characters in the Hobbit now. I feel really bad.
No, from the Lord of the Rings. He was just like some random elf, but he was so majestic. Everyone was like, "Oh wow!" This is before Brett McKenzie was even famous, and then they called him Figwit, and it was like a internet phenomenon.
He was, I don't know.
No, he wasn't famous. He was just some elf in Lord of the Rings. He was just like an extra, and he looked real majestic. And they called him Figwit, and he had like a fan name called Figwit, and it was all crazy.
Lord of the Rings was
Figwit.
Wasn't that after they started doing Flight of the Conchords?
No, hell no.
Not like big, but when they really?
I don't think so. I think Lord of the Rings.
Maybe.
No, those movies were out like early 2000s, right? Yeah, 2001. They certainly didn't have a Flight of the Conchords TV show in 2001.
No, not a TV show. But doing the circuits and stuff.
Yeah, no, where have they got? So they're around. Yeah, they're around for a few years, but they weren't super popular, I don't think. Yeah, they got an award in 2003. BBC Radio 2014. No, I don't think they weren't super huge back then. They would have been quite indie, I think. But I wouldn't have known it was him from the movie anyway. You know, like he looked pretty like make-upped. But yeah, it certainly became very popular. Figwit. And they brought him back. They were like, we have to bring this guy back.
Just as well, because he's famous now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, who won the Western pack? Gigabill!
Oh yeah, who?
Oh my god!
Oh, I missed that. Yep. Good. Congratulations. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Got it. Yeah, that's awesome. Western's great. I really like that one.
Yeah, we played about with that one when you came on. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Now, let's go and do Fantasy Rivals next.
Oh yeah, that's a really cool one. That's got some great characters in it. See, that's another problem with modular clothing. It's like, how do you make a troll suit, and then that works on a humanoid, you know?
I've just added races and class systems into Muck, so you can have, if you want, you can have an orc base and have him as a orc class, and you can define that those certain hairs and beards won't work on the orc.
That's cool.
So that's all because of your bloody packs. I'm like, I want to muckify the orcs. I want to get the orcs all mucky. I was thinking to myself, I love this pack.
That'd be quite good. I think you definitely need to have a bit of that in there. Like, you can't just have the humanoids.
Here we go. You've got your post-processing going on here.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, let me know share.
Share screens again, and I'll kill it if it wigs out.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favourite ones of yours.
Oh, yeah. See, it's got to have the stack on there. Look at that, man. See, I like this because when you open it, it just pops. And it's just all... That's what the one thing about our demos is they're all just ready to go. You can just kind of press play and... Bam. Fun.
So I want to now that you told me about that other water pack, I'm going to put it into here.
Yeah, see, that water we've got here, I think, is some sort of shader there. Yeah, it's a custom shader we did. But it's, it's not amazing. But I don't know about the other pack having water flow, so I think we faked the water flow here with those particle effects. There's just particle effects there, and I think they look really nice and kind of whimsical. They work pretty well. They're not perfect, but they're not too bad.
There was one thing I remember in this pack that freaked me out.
We love this pack.
Where was I?
Love this.
You got your lovely leaf heads. You're going for a nice little stroll, okay? You're with your loved one, your sweetheart. You're picking her up a little flower here. Okay, you're going la 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 la. Hello, darling. La, la. Do you want to go la 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 la? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh wow! I didn't even notice that. Where the hell did that come from? Did we even have? I guess we did. We had that for the ruins, right? Maybe.
So we've got a
skeleton. I didn't even remember put that in there. Free asset. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We love this one. Ah, man, it looks so good.
You got an arrow. What's that arrow doing there? You say to yourself. There must have been something happening here. There's a story going on. There's a story to be told. Now, let's see who won. G Riot Studio. Congratulations.
Awesome.
You are a winner.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not too shabby.
Alright.
Free assets.
Freebies! Don't forget, give me exclamation mark Synty in chat. We do have a messy vouchers that you gave me that's still working, aren't they? For the store, 30% off.
Yes.
And it's exclamation mark Synty store, I think is the command. Only one problem with that is I don't earn any money off the affiliate links from Unity when people.
The affiliate stuff's good through. Yeah, Unity's way better, I think. I don't know if hell, there'd be no way to set up that system, man. Our store is using Shopify, and man, they are, I don't know, the whole thing's weird. Has so many issues. Yeah, I think the affiliate system's really good for Unity, though.
It'd be nice if they gave us more than bloody 5%. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad.
Oh,
It's I don't know. It's not a huge amount, but it can definitely help. Like we usually use the affiliate links for even when we're having sales and things, and it can be a little bit of pocket money.
Well, yeah, because you get
Just,
about a
just like a little extra.
million purchases in 1 week.
Well, no, it's not. It's not just that. No, it's not just ours, but like anyone that buys anything through one of our links, which is it's common that most of the people clicking will just buy something random. And as long as they buy something within the within that session or within the next few sessions.
Oh, until they click somebody else's.
Yeah, well, exactly, yeah, and it's like
it's like
I think
link wars.
Yeah, but if you have people that are like watching your stream or whatever, just say to them, hey, look, if you're going to buy something, use the link. Simple as that.
And it's not an easy way for people to.
It doesn't cost any more.
Exactly, they were going to spend that money anyway. I love this waterfall.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right, we've got.
It's all pretty cool.
We've got this pack that we're
more
playing
keys
now.
More keys.
If you loved what I'm doing, if you love this, like I do, and you want it, do you want it? I think they want it. Raffle it. It's this pack, the Polygon Nature Pack.
This raffle system's cool, man. Yeah. I love this. It's pretty good. I love your little 3D face.
Right, it's technically
what's the 3? Is it? No, the Messi Coda face.
Yeah, it's 2D. But it's done in a way.
It kind of looks around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's using the face rig thing and Canvas 2D.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
and you've just made your own art for it.
Yes, I photoshopped it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
looks awesome.
There was a lovely young lady from the Philippines who rigged it up in the software. And
that's awesome.
She's a bit of a noob, like a hobbyist of doing it. So she's not like really expert all the little nuances. But I think she did a really good job.
That's cool. Yeah, and I think it looks really awesome. I love it.
And it doesn't really help that I've got a beard and moustache in real life as well. So it makes it a little bit difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
And when I've got the big hair as well, it really confuses it. I've shaved off at the moment.
Yeah. No, I think it's cool. I really like it.
How are we getting on with the old giveaway? We've got 30 seconds left, bud.
War spawn. I like the trees. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, we did the trees in like Polygon style just because the blob ones are pretty limited.
That's the thing, though. Your simple stuff is lovely, but you're kind of restricted in what you can do.
Yeah, totally. And we just, we wanted to do, so we kind of basically, like, if you go to the pine tree, it's actually just like I modeled a pine tree and then just baked it down. Like I modeled the leaves in 3D and then just rendered them. They're not, like, they're still quite stylized. Like I still took some liberties in Photoshop or whatever. Oh yeah, those blob ones are blobby. Originally they had normal maps and things on them, but it just, and they were all like detailed and they could accept lighting and stuff, but it just looked just way too detailed, and I was like, ugh. Take all that out, just have them real basic. Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, the willow trees are cool.
They're beautiful. My wife loves this pack.
Yeah, it took us a while to like we did those trees maybe like 5 times. We looked at a lot of reference off the store, and we looked at a lot of reference from other packs, and I took some reference from stuff that I'd done previously, tree wise.
The little
just kind of combined it all into something that kind of worked. Yeah, they're cool.
I saw the little
particle effect.
Oh, question: can we change the color?
Check what it. Yes, I think you can. Yeah, you can change the color on any of the stuff.
What have we got here?
I don't know which setting it is. So that might be the color tint. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, so you can change color.
Lex Wayne.
They've got lotting setting up, so they all work with Vegetation Studio Pro. Just paint stuff in there. It's kind of cool.
Right, Lex Wayne's a winner. Lex Wayne's a winner, bro. Do you know what we got left?
Oh, you won. There you go. Look at that. Nice.
Mate, we got one left.
What do you got?
It's actually there's two that compete. You know, my love of westerns. Obviously, the Western pack was close to my heart. The Nature pack is for me one of the most beautiful because it's, even though technically, you know, it's not the most diverse of your assets, but it's stunning to look at.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Dungeon
cool
pack.
Demo. Oh yeah, that one's amazing.
It's huge.
We spent a long time.
It's your biggest one, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We spent a long time making that demo scene. Like we made caves and torture rooms and throne rooms and goblin areas. You know, we just built so much stuff. It's so huge.
Let me find.
Yeah, we love Dutch Pack.
I got it in another project, but it'll take me ages to import it again because it was.
No, don't load it up.
Let's find.
Wait for it now. There it is, Polygon Dungeon Pack. Yeah, we love this one. This
is $80.
Winner. It's a bargain though. You get a lot of content. It's like 700 assets.
You get I think it's like I was saying, it's one of the biggest ones.
Oh, absolutely. By far.
The detail in it, it is like playing a game.
Yeah, well, like most asset packs would be like, boom, you get that throne room and it's all nicely detailed, but like we just include so much stuff. Not only that, we were like modeling it. We're like, oh, may as well add some caves to this too. Oh, what about like a goblin area? Yeah, let's do that too. You know, it's just like far out. And it's all unique. You know, the goblin area has its own ground tiles. And things
Don't
like
you get worried that people are going to flip your stuff?
What do you mean? Just use it as is?
Yeah, just use it as is.
In a game?
Yeah, just go, okay,
I mean, this
is my level. I'm using it.
So long as they don't share the assets, I mean, it's, you know, they can do what they want, really. You know, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that they would do that. I would like them to make their own stuff, but, you know, who knows? I don't know what their prerogative is.
The other day, you were telling me about a bloke who bought one of your it was the war one, and they did some pretty amazing stuff with it.
Oh yeah, no, we've seen some really cool stuff. Like we've seen people take this and make something completely new, and it doesn't even look the same. Like you could show with the post-processing style, the lighting they've used, the way they've set up the demo, and you could show me, and I'd be like, I know that's our stuff because I know the particular assets themselves, and I know what I've modeled. But I have to double take and go, oh, is that one of our chests? Oh, that is one of our chests. This is using our assets, but like it looks completely different. You couldn't, to your average user, you would not be able to tell at all. Completely changed stuff. So no, I've definitely seen our assets used in a way that you cannot tell at all. It's the same thing. You know, just with some lighting changes and things, it can be completely different. So that's certainly the case. But yeah, I mean, you know, I would love to. Yeah, I think the reason we build the demo so great is we want people. It's, you know, it's a marketing thing. It's kind of cool, but we also want to show people how they can be used in a way that's kind of, you know, legitimate. And then they can come back and they could say, cool, I'm building a level now and I need a wall. You know, I may as well go and you know, and then you can just take a wall from our scene. You know, you can take you could just take a section of that wall there with the little alcoves and the little statue in there. You don't have to take the whole level as is, but you can certainly take parts of it. Little bits we've done. Yeah, pretty much exactly that. So yeah, we definitely want people to be able to use our demos to learn.
Right, raffle's done. We're going to pick a winner because it's the big one. We're going to drum roll it. Like they're asking. They're saying drum roll, please. So
can I? Oh, do you have a drum roll?
I was going to go. I was going to go drum roll sound. But do you want to do it?
Do it. Okay, I can do it.
All right.
Hang on, let me just get two things that look like. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Is that good enough?
That was.
It's not very good, is it?
That's as good as we're going to get. No, it just sounds like you're calling your Kiwis in for its dinner. Kiwi, time for your dinner.
Yeah, I can't get that snare sound, you know? It's really hard to get that.
All right, winner is Fresh Meat 911.
Fresh meat.
Oh my god, he's been in the army. He's been in the army right today, and he was like really upset that he was going to miss this anniversary stream.
Oh really?
So we've been having to like raffle stuff, like put raffle in on his behalf when he wasn't able to do it. and he's been using his mobile internet, and he's used up all of his data.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He's managed to just blag his way in. He's probably like mugged
That's
someone
awesome.
and stolen their mobile in the army.
Yeah.
He's also he's our main moderator on the channel, who's kept our stream alive for the last year. Without him,
that's
we
awesome.
pretty much would have been screwed. So congratulations, thank you, pal, for your
That's
generosity.
a good one. I think you have a lot of fun with that one. That's very cool.
It is, as I say, one of my favourite of the Synty Studios packs. It is hard to pick a favourite because they all are.
Oh, wait till you see
amazing.
Sci-Fi Spaceman. We're going to be taking it to the next level.
Wait until I see. I'm waiting for it. Let me show everyone in chat who didn't see earlier the previews for the new Synty pack.
Yeah, and that space station's in like 6 parts, so you can build different space station shapes if you want. All of the stuff's like just amazing. It's going to be amazing. Really.
We got the Red Dwarf ship.
Yep. There you go. The big chunk. We call it the space nugget, the chicken nugget. So it looks like a big chicken nugget.
I was going to say, this doesn't look like a poo nugget. Why would you call it that? You can tell that being a dad, that's where my mind went to immediately.
Yeah.
You're going to have that soon, mate. Don't worry about it. As soon as his first words start coming out. And then, oh man.
Hey, you can zoom out on those, right?
Actually.
Can you hold down control? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Perfect.
There you go.
Awesome. No, that's way better.
Oh, mate, you take your time with the little one. He's only just come home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I have to. I'll watch it. I'll catch up on the stream tomorrow and I'll watch it again. But no, I've got to head off home to the baby.
Yeah.
Well, no, head off home. I am home. I have to head off to bed, baby. It's getting quite late. But it's been good coming on here, and it's been good the last couple of weeks with the baby. It's pretty eye opening.
Mate, you just be careful when you've had number 6.
Certainly tiring. How many of you?
I've got 2. I'm not having any more. I was originally going to have. I was going to have 6. I was like, I want 6 of them. Going to train them up as ninjas. It's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
After the second, I was like, no, that's it. And I've got 2 boys.
Yeah, well,
I won't even risk it.
Oh yeah, totally. No, I was thinking. I was like, how old do they have to be before they can start modeling? And then I was like, how old do they be before they start paying tax? I was like, I can give these guys. They can build models. We can pump out more packs. I'll get little Alexander. I'll get him modeling on his first birthday. He'll be producing characters.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry, CT Mine had a code already. Yeah. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for coming in again. As soon as you get the next one's in, come back in. We'll have a special stream just for the sci-fi pack.
Oh yeah, no, totally. That sounds great. We can give out a couple of vouchers. That'd be perfect.
Oh, buddy.
Sounds good, man.
You're beautiful.
Well, no. Thanks for having me. Thanks everyone for asking good questions and sticking around.
See you, buddy.
More raffle. Next time, dog.
Baby
See ya.
Baby characters. Baby
Catch you guys later.
Oh man, that was Mike from Synty Studios. Wow. Sci-fi pack. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.